More than just a race to the finish line, the last quarter of the school year is a time to work toward our goals and lay the groundwork for the future. Our rising 9th grade students are preparing to register for high school courses, and our seniors are preparing for their next steps, whether it be enlistment, enrollment, or employment. After our first semester, high school saw growth in their data compared to the first semester of the 2024-25 school year. While this is just a pulse check, we are all energized by early data and the work that our students and staff are doing in the classroom.
Hey, Maddie.
Oh, never mind.
I'll get it to you.
You'll have on the left, you'll pick out what are the key words in that question.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Krause, and I teach English 2 primarily from Inclusion to Honors at Eastern High School, and I also teach AP English 4.
And hi, my name is Angie Waters. I teach English 2 and English 4 as well.
I think both of us really believe that we can help students reach all their goals through a growth mindset, and so we made some intentional decisions to help all of our students show growth on their EOC. Meeting together every week in a PLC, we shared ideas that were working for our own students. We're right across the hallway from each other, so that makes it really easy for us. We met with administrators in day-to-day meetings where we combed through CFA and benchmark data.
We worked at our PLCs to create lessons and activities that we could then use with our students during Eagle time, and we intentionally grouped our students during Eagle time so that we could concentrate on the students who are kind of on that bubble between the 2 and the 3 to get them over that hump and get them to proficiency.
When I first took it, I was kind of confident, and then when I realized I was not proficient, then one of my goals was to, of course, have a better score. And then after we had our sessions, and I came to school on days where I didn't have to come to school.
And that retesting was really a key for some of our students who hadn't reached proficiency the first time. Ms. Krause and I did remediation sessions where we went over strategies that they can use on their exam.
So some of the strategies that have been working for us in the past, and then we added new things this year. One of those is creating SMART goals with our students. And I know I do that in all of my classes for various things, but specifically for English 2, looking at it measurably, how they move through the semester on each common assessment and their benchmark as we get closer and closer to the exam, and they set a goal each time to see how close they'll get to that. And then we tend to offer incentives if they meet their goals. So one of the other things that we talked about was how to follow the structure. We're going to go back to those outlines. So outlining practice.
I scored a level 5 on my EOC. I was predicted to be in the 77th percentile, and I ended up in the 96th percentile. And I think I finished that class with a 96 as well.
And then we talked about just basic strategies that they could use on any exam, things that they could carry with them to other exams in the future that work not just for English, but for all of the core areas.
Some strategies that I used were annotation, pre-reading the questions, a lot of symbolism I have learned with poetry that she had taught us. I think I'm just proud of my ability to stay on top of my work the last semester, but managing the workload was definitely made easier by Ms. Krause.
She helped me study. We went back over everything she taught us through the year, and then I retook the test and I got a better score. I was proud of myself, and I thanked her a lot for that because she didn't have to do that.
In February, we rolled out a pilot program to introduce weapons detection systems in our secondary schools. Our county commissioners recently approved our safety project to include weapon detection systems at all schools to be used for students, visitors, and athletics.
Near it, it's good. Yep.
The open gate system was very easy to use, and it made me feel very safe in school. It was placed mostly in the bus slot and the side doors leading towards the gym. It was very quick and efficient. From coming into school, whether you're on the bus lot or the car riders, you would make sure you have everything in hand, like any electrical devices, computers, laptops, binders, hand them to whoever is taking care of them, and you go through with your backpack, and if it doesn't beep, then you're on your way.
As we push towards the end of the year, we are all hands on deck for attendance. We know that attendance is an important factor for every student's success. Attendance isn't just about being present in the building, it's about being present in the classroom, on time, and prepared to learn. This takes the school, families, and students working together, all hands on deck.
Lots of hugs. This is my hugging side.
I am Leslie Benson, the principal at Andrews Elementary School. Attendance is important for our students because it impacts their academic growth, their learning, overall social well-being for a child, being here every day, interacting with their peers and adults. But the most important part is that we tell our students every day that attendance matters because every day matters. Each day that you're here, you're learning something new or you're missing instruction if you aren't here. So we really value the impact that each day counts and matters for our students at Andrews.
My role as a school social worker is to ensure that students come to school every day or at least consistently. If a child is not coming to school consistently, then I will reach out to add support to that family. This is an all hands on deck approach. We utilize all of our support team. We have our counselor, our principal, our nurse. We all work together to make sure that kids are coming to school.
I think one of the things that we do great here at Andrews is we build positive relationships with our students and our families. Each student feels valued when they enter our building. We greet each student at the door with a positive affirmation, with a fist pump, with a high five, so that our students know that they're welcome when they enter the classroom.
Good morning, Andrews Elementary. Today we are announcing our winners of our attendance challenge for this week.
So we do attendance challenge 2 times a year here at Andrews. We just wrapped up our last attendance challenge, which is super encouraging. It's on a multi-tiered level. So we have students that each day that they're here, they get to put their name into a drawing bucket, drawing names each week, so many names from each grade level to make sure that they win prizes for being present every day.
Congrats, Matthew. Super proud of you. Here you go. Give Mom a hug. Awesome. Good job. We're glad you came.
So our outcome from our attendance competition, our overall percentage went up by 3%, and then we saw individual improvement within our classrooms.
And we always say we can't be Andrews without each one of you.
As we move through this final quarter, the momentum we've built together is clear. The progress we're seeing is a reflection of what's possible when our schools, families, and community work side by side toward a common goal. Together, we will finish this year strong and set the stage for an even brighter year ahead.